Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in the Alpha Wolf Personal Development and Expansion series. So, this session is going to be all about looking at understanding basically how we find self-love. So, for example, like self-love isn't something that like we find external to ourselves. It's something we find internal to ourselves. It's the realization that all that is external to me is an expression of me. The love I feel from others is an expression of the love I feel for myself. When we understand this, we realize the sort of oneness of life, that all that I experience in life is a reflection of me in this life. Should I be internally happy and loving, I will experience all of the loving and happiness in life. Do you sort of get it? Because everything in life I will see as being loving and happy, even if it's not always the best, compared to what others believe the best should be. So we realize an important aspect of creating and sort of embodying self-love within our own life is this understanding that, like, the love I seek in life is the love I give to myself in life. When I understand this, I cease needing love from another, and I realize what I like the love I feel for another is my love being reflected to me. So, in all circumstances, if I want to feel more love in life, or if I want to be more loving in life, the only path is through loving myself. Do you sort of get it? Like there's no other way around it, because every other way around it is an illusion. Because if I don't love myself, how can I ever trust and believe the love I feel for another or the love I receive from another? Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this, because when we understand this, this liberates us in life to now, if I live my life doing what is best for me in life, do you know what I mean? And becoming the best version of myself in life, I am loving all of the people who are in my life. I'm showing them love. Do you sort of get it? Because I am creating the example within myself of the marker. So like if we think about this in terms of like a battle, when I show myself self-love, I am picking up the flag and running forward on forwards on the beach. I am charging to the next defensive position, to the next fighting position, and I'm showing you how far or how much further we can be along. Do you sort of get it? It's important to understand this, because when we understand this, we start to realize, if I am willing to show you how good life can be, should you not want to live that life? Like, it's not because of me. Do you sort of get it? If we are on the beach and we are pinned down, do you sort of get it, in a lose-lose situation? If I pick up the flag and charge forwards and show you a winning outcome, why wouldn't you come with me? Why wouldn't you believe? Do you sort of get it? This is how we alter and shape the relationships and the connections we have with others in our life, is this understanding that I am the one who creates the results I want, not by controlling or dictating how other people should be, but by embodying and standing in such an example that others aren't intimidated by that example, but they see it as real. Do you sort of get it? If I don't love myself, others won't ever believe the love I feel for them as being real, Because how could you trust me? I don't trust me. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because these are the liberations. When I realize in life that it is only me creating this expression of life and experience of life, now it is my responsibility to like take care of myself, so to speak. Do you sort of get it? If I feel lonely, I become like I enjoy my company more. Do you sort of get it? Like I don't give in to loneliness and allow loneliness to expand. I alter and shape my reality to create connection. Do you sort of get it? Because we are connected to all simultaneously. So it's sort of like connection isn't a thing that only exists in the physical world. I don't have to be standing in front of you to be connected to you. Do you sort of get it? Through my connection to myself, I have access to all. The more I understand how to connect with myself, the easier it is for me to connect with anyone. Do you sort of get it? The more I understand about what makes me feel good in life, the more I understand what makes other people feel good in life. The easier it is for me to have good relationships in life because it's not a guessing game. Do you sort of get it? The more I understand myself, the more the separation is created between what others do to me and what I do to myself. Do you sort of get it? Am I creating this idea that what others do to me is like is uh, an indicator or a direct influence on what I do to myself? So should others do negative things to me, am I now obligated to do negative things to me? So should someone cheat on me, break my heart, whatever it may be, like, do I have to break my heart because they've chosen the action to try and do that? Do you sort of get it? Or do I realize that their actions are a reflection of themselves? Do you sort of get it? So like, should they try to break my heart? They're only breaking their own heart. Like, it's not doing anything to me. Do you sort of get it? Because it's not like this ego thing of you can't hurt me. It's that like you can't hurt me because like only I can hurt myself. Only I can break my heart through expectation, through holding on, through, you know, needing, through codependency. Like without those or absent to those, like what breaks in my heart should you take negative action against me? If I don't create those emotions because of your actions, what happens? Do you sort of get it? So it's not that we're suppressing it, but we're just realizing that like if I take negative action against me, it has physical and real impact. If someone else takes negative action against me, it only has physical and real action or real impact when I enact it through action. Do you sort of get it? So, should someone cheat on me and then I start, feeling like I've lost something, like now I'm creating the feeling of loss. But it's sort of like if I have a different perspective where, you know, like instead of me feeling loss, I feel that like this person isn't worthy of me now or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And it's not to say we give in to anger, but if I just see it as like the way I personally see it is I just see it as intention. So if someone's intention and attention is on someone else, like it's sort of a lose-lose situation for me to try and challenge that. Why would I bother? Do you sort of get it? Like, for example, if you want to fuck other dudes, is what I say to chicks, like, don't stress. The second I get a cent, I'm out. Fuck that. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's very important to understand this because, like, it alters and shifts any perceived trauma or impact of someone else's behavior. Do you sort of get it? Like, there's nothing to heal because nothing happened. They just showed me that, like, someone else was more important, so to speak. Do you sort of get it? Like, why would I want to waste my time with someone who values someone else over me? Do you sort of get it? Like, we're altering and shifting the language to, instead of me saying this person's done this and it's a negative impact, it's sort of like, why would I lower my personal or internal value to accept that behavior? Do you sort of get it? Like, when we alter and shift that, you're not a reflection of me, so to speak. So if you take it negative actions, it's not a detractor from me. Well, now it's like, where does my self-worth or self-love sit? Do you know what I mean? Is it down in the dumps or is it way up high? Like, if my self-worth is way up high and I love myself and I'm not needing your love, then if you take negative action against me, like, why would I need to or want to lower how I see myself just because you took negative action? Do you sort of get it? When we understand this, we've now created the separation between others and us. And it's this separation that is love, so to speak. Do you sort of get it? Like, love isn't like a complete union. There is separation between selves, but simultaneously, while there is separation between selves, there is complete union. So it's not one or the other. It's not I'm independent or, sort of, so to speak, codependent. It's that simultaneously I am independent and codependent. Do you sort of get it? It's not that one is greater than the other. So for example, when I become accustomed to someone, being around someone for a long time, and I'm used to them and I enjoy them and I love them, like, I am independent in who I am, but I am also codependent on who I am when I am with them. Do you sort of get it? Because, like, the expression of me changes based on, so to speak, those around us. So if I'm around someone that always makes me feel positive and good and amazing and good about myself, like, I am a completely different expression of who I am than if I was around someone who negatively detracted from who I was, who tried to get me to see me as being lower because they didn't want to raise themselves out of that. Do you sort of get it? So it's sort of like if we take the thought about the battle on the beach and taking the beach, just because other people don't want to get out of the hole they're in because they're scared of dying, doesn't mean I can't pick that flag up and start charging forward. Because those who are willing to stand will stand. Do you sort of get it? So it's like to say, in relationships, so to speak, like, I don't dictate, like, you've got to get up, motherfucker, and charge forward. No. If you want to stay in that hole, you're fine to do that. If you want to get up and charge with me, you are fine to do that. If you want to see if I make it there before you're willing to get up, you're fine to do that. Do you sort of get it? Like, whatever it may be, like, I can create the who I want to be in the relationship, the expression of me in the relationship, to be the person who does not need another to run with them to charge forward, or the person that's in the hole waiting for someone else to create the reality for them. Do you sort of get it? Like, I either create the reality around me or I wait until reality is created for me. Inaction is a choice. i.e., if we're on the beach and everyone chooses inaction, we are just going to be picked off by artillery. Do you sort of get it? Picked off by snipers. Do you sort of get it? Like, if you want to lay down and wait to die, by all means, you're free. But the only way out is forward. The only way through is forward. Like, there is no taking the beach by rowing back to the other shore. Do you sort of get it? So it's sort of like this idea in relationships. I can protect myself and create safety within myself, so to speak, and need to protect myself from other people because other people can hurt me, or I can realize it is only I that hurts myself. So I can pick that flag up and charge forward, knowing that, you know, if I die, like, do you sort of get it? Like, in a relationship, it's like if it goes down and it goes negative and whatever happens, happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get to die with honor. Do you sort of get it? I wasn't sitting in the hole cowering, hoping and wishing that I didn't die. I was on my feet mid stride. Do you sort of get it? It's this idea that, like, I don't get to determine if people fuck me over in life. Do you know what I mean? But if I get fucked over, standing there holding a shield, protecting them, like, I didn't die dishonorably. Do you know what I mean? Very important to get this because it's this idea that we now translate to self. Do you sort of get it? Like, if I am willing to trust myself and who I am, right? Like, if I get fucked over, trusting who I am and my gut instinct in life, like, it's not like nothing negative has happened. Do you know what I mean? If someone cheats me because I'm gullible, because I choose to trust other people, like, you haven't really, like, I'm not, like, nothing negative has happened to me. Like, yeah, you might have got a few good shots in, but do you know what I mean? Like, if I die, I'm not dying dishonorably. Do you sort of get it? Like, but you will never be able to live with honor again. So we understand the importance of honor in life. Life without honor, no one wants that. Relationships without honor, no one wants that. A relationship is a sacred bond of honor. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's the same with family. Do you understand? Like, these are close bonds, and the reason honor is a thing is that honor is us choosing to be the best version of us to others. So should someone, for example, say something that I don't particularly like, I don't bite their head off and tear them to pieces because they've said something I didn't like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I choose not to do that. That's the honor. So the honor is the aspect of us that chooses to reach out our hand to others instead of needing to attack. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's our mercy. It's our willingness to help others, even if they believe differently to us. Do you sort of get it? So, like, it's in understanding this and translating this into the internal, into our self love. When I honor myself, do you know what I mean? I'm reaching out a hand to myself. I'm not tearing myself down. So, should someone do something negatively to me, I am not doing something negatively to me. Because should I do something negatively to me, I'm dishonoring myself. Do you sort of get it? I am not showing up for myself how I want to show up for myself. So why would I ever trust who I am? Do you sort of get it? Why would I love who I am if I can't even show up for myself? So we realize the importance of honor in action and honor in decision and honor in word. When I say to myself, I love myself, I'm not saying it to think that other people should love me. Fuck other people. I love me. Do you sort of get it? Like, I build honor within myself so that when I say I love me, it means something fucking deep because my word isn't empty or hollow. Do you sort of get it? So, like, that's what we are creating in relationships. That is the foundation of relationships, is this honor that my word to you is like deeper than just fucking hollow words. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a fake poser, so to speak, because it's in this that we are able to then trust in communication, so to speak. So it's sort of like if I know you have honor in you, what you say you do, you do. Do you know what I mean? If you don't believe in something, you don't go along with it, so to speak. So it's sort of like if you believe in being a kind person, you don't sit there when everyone's ripping on someone and just lay into them just because everyone else is doing it. Do you sort of get it? Like when you build that honor within yourself of refusing to take the action, refusing to be a part of it, like whenever you find yourself saying something negative to yourself, that aspect of you will stand up and say, not here, buddy. Do you sort of get it? But if you're always joining in, the aspect of you that joins in will always join in as soon as negative talk happens. Do you sort of get it? So honor in action, honor in intention, honor in our decisions that we make, shape and structure our subconscious mind. Do you sort of get it? Who I am to others is a reflection of who I am to myself. So how I treat others becomes how I treat myself. Do you sort of get it? How I treat myself becomes how I treat others. So through me saying I love myself, okay, I am creating that aspect of myself that loves myself, a synaptic pathway, a language pattern, a narrative, whatever, however you want to see it, however you want to sort of comprehend it. When I create this aspect of me and I strengthen it through reenaction, so through enacting it multiple times, I am now conditioning an aspect of me to always respond in a specific way. So, for example, should I want to show love to other people and I choose to show love to other people, an aspect of me or a synaptic pathway, a narrative, a language pattern will be created, a meaning, a memory will be created to sort of, well, it will be created in response to that behavior. So every time I feel like I love myself or I want to feel like I love myself, that becomes the process to doing it. Do you sort of get it? So when I'm constantly showing other people love, I am building love within myself. When I'm building love within myself, I am showing love to other people. Do you sort of get it? We can do it either way. But should I need love from other people or love to be reciprocated from other people for me to feel that I am being loved? That's the downside. Because those empty, fake, hollow words start to sound more and more prettier the more desperate you become for that to fill that need. Do you understand? Very important to understand this because it's in not it's in realizing that no one else can give me love, only I can give me love, just like no one else can hurt me, only I can hurt me. We now realize like in any situation, should I want to feel love, like I am free to feel love. I can give love to others. I can give love to myself. It doesn't matter on the circumstance or the environment. So it's not like the variable of change, okay, or what creates a state of change is not determined or based in the external environment. That means no change in the external environment can alter the internal environment. Like only a shift and change in the internal environment, which is a decision, the decision to feel love, the decision to trust yourself, the decision to show love to another, like only that variable can alter and change the emotional states that we feel. So if I want to feel love, only the decision for me to believe that I feel love creates love within me. So only the decision for me to believe that I love myself creates self-love within me. Do you sort of get it? I can go around and try and change every variable and alter every variable in the external environment. But until that variable of the decision for me to believe that I am experiencing, feeling that I am what I seek, creates it within me. No external variable will do that. Do you sort of get it? We create this idea of separation by creating rules that if I get these external environments, now I'm allowed to believe it. Do you sort of get it? But I always have to allow myself to believe it. So what that means is that nothing in the external environment matters because should I choose to believe that I love myself, I now love myself. Nothing has to be done. Do you sort of get it? Should I choose to believe that I love someone else? I love someone else. Do you know what I mean? But we're not using it as a negative thing where I need the love of someone else. So it's sort of like now what I look at is instead of what love you can provide me is like, do I want to love you? Do you know what I mean? Do I want, like, do I enjoy your company? Do I enjoy, who you are as a person? Do I, share your values? Do you know what I mean? Do I want to experience life how you want to experience life, so to speak? Do you know what I mean? Not in a codependent way, but in the way that, like, the reason we all have different perspectives is because we all focus on different points of information and we are exposed to different variables and different situations that alter and change how we come to make decisions. So through sharing of perspective, we can experience others' life experience. And that's sort of what you like look for in a relationship, not the love that someone else can give you, because the love that someone else can give you isn't real. Only you can give you love. Do you sort of get it? But the experiences someone can share with you are real because you can experience it through their experience. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. This is what connection is. Connection is just shared experience. For if we sit in silence, like even that is sharing an experience, but if we sit in silence with full deprivation where we are not having any sensory organs, there is no conscious awareness of the other. Okay, so this isn't to say that there isn't like shared energetic experience, but there's no conscious experience of I can see you, I can smell you, I can taste you, I can touch you, I can feel you. Like there's none of that. So then it becomes a new experience. Like, do you sort of get it? It's always going to be a shared experience, no matter what. Like you can take away everything, but if we are sitting together, even if we cannot see, smell, hear, taste, feel, whatever, like there is still like the experience being shared. Do you know what I mean? Very important to sort of grasp this aspect of it because it's sort of like we are always connected to those who resonate with us in any moment in time, but we are also connected to everyone. So, like, people can connect to us and send us negative energy. Do you know what I mean? I can death stare you. I can say you're a fucking idiot. Like, I can send you negative energy that alters and changes, how you feel emotionally at this point in time. But we can also send positive energy. So it's sort of like when I realize I don't want the negative in life, so I stop accepting that as being acceptable. Do you know what I mean? Now I focus in on the positive. Do you sort of get it? So all I focus in on is everything positive in this world. And if it, so be it, if it's negative, I'm gonna fucking make it positive. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's only ever through the internal that we can access the external. I cannot access or create change in the external by trying to control and dictate the external. I can only create change in the external by controlling and dictating my internal, my decisions and actions. Through my decisions and actions, I can change any sort of environment. I can change any situation, but I don't ever like have the power to change the situation by wanting and wishing for it to change. Do you sort of get it? So it's like, should I want anything in life? It's through my decision. So realizing I want it and then just choosing to go and get it. Like, should I want better relationships with others, more loving relationships? It is not through me wanting and wishing for other people to change. It is through me embodying the change I want within the environment because the environment will shape and change to how I present myself to it. Do you sort of get it? So when we understand this, we really start to understand that like the liberation and power in love is that the love I show myself is the only way I can ever express love to others in true connection. I can't express love by expecting love from others. Do you sort of get it? I can't control and dictate the environment and get the results. The only way I can get the results is through altering and changing who I am and how I move and the decisions I make. So when we understand this, should I want to feel more love in my relationship? Like I have to pour love into that relationship. And a natural consequence is the more love I pour into that relationship, the more that person will pour back. Should they not pour back and just take, like that shows intention and attention, that their intention and attention is not on you. Do you sort of get it? So should someone always, devalue you, devalue what you think is important, devalue what means something to you in life, it's sort of like if you want to be around that, like they're sort of showing you their intention and attention that you have to lower yourself to that to be around them because me oh my, they are going to remind you every time you try to rise above it. Do you sort of get it? So we realize like the toxicness within love, within relationship is when I lower myself below who I am. Do you sort of get it? To try and fill a need that only I can give myself. Like, do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because when we get this, we are now free. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to lower myself or any other because it is only me who builds me. Do you sort of get it? Like it's only me that creates the love that I experience within this life. Others share their experience of the love they feel in this life with me. Do you sort of get it? They don't share their love with me. They share their experience of love. Do you sort of get it? So then we are liberated and understand that it's the experience we go through in love that is what creates love. Do you know what I mean? Like love only exists within that experience of love. It doesn't exist external to that. While it exists within the external energetics field, because we broadcast, we send and receive energy all the time. That's why you can sort of feel it when cunts are pissy, because when they're pissy, they're sending out a lot of negative energy or negatively, I don't know if it's negatively charged, but we'll say it's negatively charged for argument's sake. But they send out a lot of negative energy. So we realize what love is that positive energy between two. Do you get it? You can't hold and like you can't hold it. You can't touch it, but you can feel it. Do you sort of get it? Like, and that is what the bond of love is. So should someone disconnect from that bond, like you don't have to stop broadcasting just because someone else broke the connection. So, like, for example, like if someone were to cheat on me, I don't have to feel sad because they chose that. Like, I can keep moving forward with my life. Do you know what I mean? Broadcasting that frequency that I want to sit at. And should people fall away in my life, like, it's not for me to pick them up and hold them within that frequency. If they can't do it or don't want to do it themselves, they don't want to do it themselves. Do you sort of get it? Like if someone doesn't want to be in a loving relationship with you, like there's no point trying to force them to be in it. So it's like if in a relationship I don't feel like I am in love with this person, why am I in it? Why am I forcing myself to be in a relationship evidently I don't want? Do you sort of get it? Like, because it's all it is a mismatch of frequency and a challenge or a domination challenge to see whose frequency outdoes the others. Do you know what I mean? And the negative voices are usually the loudest. Do you sort of get it? So, like when we're in a mismatched or off frequency relationship where we both have different sort of projections of what we are creating, i.e., if I am creating the experience of love and you are trying to, get love or need love, then it's going to alter and change the dynamic of it. Do you sort of get it? To where what I'm giving you isn't what you're looking for. You're looking for validation, and I'm offering love. Do you sort of get it? Very funny thing. But when we understand this, we realize if I'm forcing you to be there when all you want is validation and I'm not willing to give it to you and forcing you to be there, like, do you sort of get it? Like, I'm not really doing a service to you. So that's when we understand the flow and letting go, that I let go to all. If you're in frequency or alignment with me, you'll be in frequency and alignment with me. If you're not, you're not. If you can stand it for a day and then you drop off, like that's life. Do you sort of get it? Like I'm not lowering myself and the frequency I sit at, so to speak, you know, and we understand frequency is thought, what I think and believe, what I think, feel, and believe about myself. If you don't want to love me, I don't have to stop loving myself just because you don't want to. Do you sort of get it? Very funny to get, but when we get this, it's quite liberating because now it's like I am the one controlling my experience through this life. Because should you not be able to stand in the wind with me, the wind of the storm, like it's not like I'm not having any difficulty standing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to pretend like it's difficult for me to stand in the wind of the storm just because you find it difficult. Do you know what I mean? And that's what lowering ourselves is. When we pretend that I can't do this. Do you know what I mean? We pretend like the wind is making us tired. I'm getting tired, all of this, because this is what creates the self-limitation in our life, the settling. That should I want to be, for example, an actor, I settle and become a teacher. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, like it's being a teacher, it's being a shaman, and it's fucking changing the world. Do you sort of get it? Within 12 months, this world will be irreversibly changed. Do you sort of get it? But we understand that it is only through realizing that I can only ever change the world by changing my internal state of being, how I show up in the world. Do you sort of get it? That's how you change. That's how you create change in everything, is through how you show up into it. So, should I want to create and embody self love in life, it's how I show up to myself with love for myself. That's it. It's very simple. If I want to create a loving relationship, it's how I show up to that relationship with love in my hand. Do you sort of get it? Like I'm not showing up with an empty bag saying, I want all your love. Do you sort of get it? Like I'm not showing up to take, I'm showing up to give. So in life, if we want to change the world, we don't show up to take what we can. This is what I can do. We show up and we give how we can in all ways. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because essentially, when we are creating change within self, we are creating change. All change operates and observes the same principles. That for there to be change in the environment, there has to be an alteration or change in the reaction within the environment, i.e., if I have a pendulum and it's swinging, should I push harder and create or change the reaction of the kinetic force? Okay, what happens is it alters. So now that frequency of that pendulum changes and now it's going faster and faster. Do you sort of get it? If I want to slow it, I have to alter and change the reaction. So I have to create a reaction of slowing it. Do you sort of get it? So we understand this to be, if I want change internal to me, the process to create that change is the exact same process to create the change external to me. I.e., if I want to manifest my dream life in this world, when I create and change who I am to be the version of myself that creates the change exists in the external, but only through my decisions and actions, how I show up in the external. Through altering and changing who I am, I alter and change the reality I experience in life. Very important to get this. When you understand this, now you have the keys to create change in everything. Should I want to learn a new language? It is not about me trying to learn that language. It is about how I show up and the decisions I make and the actions I take. So, how I show up when learning that language determines how quickly I learn that language. Should I show up and care a lot and want to learn? I'm going to learn at a higher rate. But the key thing is the second I believe I am capable of speaking and learning this language, that's when the change is initiated. The choice to believe is the only thing that changes and shapes the reality. Because as soon as I choose to believe I'm capable of learning this language and speaking this language, it becomes easier for me to invest my time into it because it ceases being a lose-lose scenario. Now it's a win-win scenario. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because this is what unlocks everything. It's sort of like the key to manifesting is just realizing that as soon as I choose to believe that I am capable of having what I want, that I have what I want, and I take action and alter my decisions to move towards that, like at a certain point in time, that will be my existence. Do you sort of get it? All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.